So this video is going to be about me explaining what a it's going to be an explanation of what a techno-industrial revolution is. So a techno-industrial revolution is, let's see what the definition is. Is it a no, we can't use the word in the definition. Is it going to be modernization of a civilization, mainly using technology and industry as a catalyst? Boom, there it goes. Whatever I just said, that's the definition. A techno-industrial revolution is rapid modernization with technology and industry as the catalyst. So it's going to have, I've already mapped this out, I just have to recall. It's going to have 5 aspects or facets, or 5 major aspects or facets. One is going to be, and they're also in order of importance, or in what should be done chronologically, if I can say that. So first should be, or just in order, bang, simple. First should be figuring out how to supply the given location with electricity, and the criteria that needs to be satisfied, or the uptime for the electricity, or the runtime, or uptime. I think it's uptime. For electricity should be about, let's say 99%. In America, power almost never goes out. And if it does, it's up pretty fast. Unless you didn't pay your bill, then it's not. It ain't coming back. That's too bad. So let's say uptime should be about 99%. We can figure out that criteria, or we can figure that out. We can look into that a bit more. But let's say an uptime of 99%. My shoulder bracelet. Ooh, I like this guy. So step 1 is going to be power and increasing the uptime of power, so that no one is dealing with power outage or electrical issues. Step 2 is going to be bringing internet throughout the country, which is self-explanatory. Bringing internet throughout the country so that things can be done on the internet, like learning, or if it's consuming entertainment, but let's say like learning. So there's electric, there's internet, After that is going to be industrialization, which should be going from handmade or hand used, if that's how it's said, machines to more automated or more productive machinery. Like you can use a brick press and make one brick at a time by hand, or you can have some sort of machine that can, keep going as long as it's on. And that's why power is important too. And that's why power should come first. Because without power, you don't have internet. Without power, you don't have industry. Because you can't run the machines, you can't have internet. So industrialization, step 4 is going to be, let's say, digitization. So I think with digitization, not only are you going to have the software to be able to do things on the internet, but you're also gonna have to educate people or let people know that this is also an option, which it shouldn't be that hard, actually. So digitization would be being able to facilitate the purchase and selling of goods and services from things like pharmaceutical to farms. So basically, making business easier through digital means. Bang. All right, so it's scaling to a smart economy. That was the last one. Damn mosquitoes. But that's it. Electric, internet, industry, digitization, and scaling. So bringing things statewide. I'm also no longer acknowledging these states as individual countries. Because I said so. So I'll just say from state to state, if we can figure out how to connect, well, not figure out, there's nothing to figure out. It's getting the capital and putting people to work. But this mosquito got me. This guy's a damn terrorist. But yeah, that's it. As far as when I'm gonna start on a smaller scale, I'll say if it is if the month is August, if it's August, I'll give myself six months max to start. So September, October, November, December, January, February. So let's say that's 6 months. And then March. So March, this should start on a small scale. And let's do maybe if I dedicate like 5 years, or I kind of want to see some sort of results on a small scale by the time I'm 35. So I'm 30 now. And as a matter of fact, I'm 31. I'll be 31 next month. So by 35, I'd like to see how far I can get on a small scale before I start to really try and ramp. And by small scale, I mean like starting in like an up and coming town or city. So from about 31 to 35, I should be posting some content on my efforts period. So let's look forward to that between now and whenever I start, or between now and that 6 months. The content on the channel will be about whatever I think it should be about. But after that 6 months, then that the effort content is a definite must. So I look forward to that. Peace.